What is server war? SVS in Evony the King's Return, server versus server. Server war. Server war lasts for 2 days. 2 servers will be matched and players will be informed by mail 3 days before the server war opens. A server chat will be opened at same time as the announcement of the enemy server for players to communicate. Server war participation requirements. Server must be 60 days old. Server must have had the first king. Keep must be level 7 to teleport to the enemy server. Server war goal. Earn more points than the enemy server by killing enemy troops and monsters and occupying the City of Throne and temples from the enemy server. Killing enemies from your own server does not offer you any scores. Capture and conquer temples. 3 temples unlock at the beginning of server wars. 1. Harvest Temple, 2. Hunter Temple and 3. Forging Temple. Occupying a temple of the enemy server gains you points for server war, as well as potential buffs once server war ends. Your occupying troops in the enemy temple must have 5 million power to count the occupying time and earn server war points. Every 1 million more power gains you 37 more scores per second, until the power reaches the limit of 55 millions. The occupying troop power is calculated when you send the troop march. SVS Throne War. Occupying the enemy server's City of Throne can gain your server war scores. And occupying it for 5 hours in a row will transfer 50% of enemy server's final server war scores to your own server. The enemy server's City of Throne will have no king until the next throne war. Your occupying troops in the enemy City of Throne must have 9.5 million power to earn server war scores. Every 1 million power gains you 100 more points per second, until the power reaches the limit of 102 million. The occupying troops' power is calculated when you send the troop march. If both servers occupy each other's City of Throne, the server with higher server war scores will be the winner. What is Ares statue? They are 1 tile in size, round base with a statue of a monarch on top, white-gray stone colored. You will find them in random location on the server as well as in enemy server. How do we know when to get Ares statue? Ares statue arrival will be announced and informed to visit them via broadcast. How many points you get for Ares statue? Visiting Ares statue within your own server gives you 100,000 server points and 1 source of life. Visiting Ares statue in enemy server gives you 160,000 server points and 1 source of life. What is Fire Spirit in Evony the King's Return? It is a fairy in pink color. Where to find the Fire Spirit in Evony the King's Return? It can be found in random location all over the servers, in your server as well in enemy server. How many points you get for Fire Spirit? Visiting Fire Spirit within your own server gives you 1,500 server points and 1 Fire Spirit chest. Visiting Fire Spirit in enemy server gives you 2,400 server points and 1 Fire Spirit chest. How many visit you can make to Ares statue and Fire Spirit? Only 1 visit per Ares statue and Fire Spirit. But you can visit as many of them in your own server and enemy server. Ares statue own server 100,000. Ares statue enemy server 160,000. Fire Spirit own server 1,500. Fire Spirit enemy server 2,400. Is there punishment for losing server war? Yes. There is punishments for losing server war. Punishment are for 48 hours. This can be speed reductions on marches to monsters, speed reductions on gatherings, speed reductions on researches and so on.